What if I told you the mirror in your room isn't just reflecting your face, but something that's looking back at you? Does anyone else from another dimension still believe? Because that's the theory we're going to explore today. Some cultures believe mirrors have other meanings, that they are portals, gateways through which spirits or demons can enter. I know it sounds strange, but that's exactly what we're going to talk about. And just a warning, this one's pretty creepy. For thousands of years, mirrors have both fascinated and frightened people. And I want to share something very interesting with you. In ancient Greece, there was a practice called katoptromancy, divination using mirrors, where people believed they could see the future, or even the souls of the dead reflected within them. In China, mirrors were seen as traps for evil spirits. That's why in Feng Shui you should never place a mirror, so that it reflects your bed. And in European folklore, mirrors were said to be able to steal your soul. In some country, they even have an old tradition. When someone dies, every mirror in the house must be covered. You've probably heard of that. It's done so the spirit of the person who passed away doesn't become trapped forever inside a mirror. It's also said that you should never place a mirror in front of another mirror. When you do, they reflect each other endlessly, a tunnel of infinite reflections, and something may be hiding in that infinity. If you stand between them, you might not be as safe as you think. Now let's talk about the double in the mirror. Your reflection isn't really you. It's a copy, a version of you that exists in another world, a parallel one. Some say if you stare too long, your double can take control photos or even trap your consciousness. Let's go deeper, into mirror invocation rituals. In the 18th century, young women would try to summon spirits using mirrors by candlelight, hoping to catch a glimpse of their future husband's face.
But there are also terrifying stories of girls who saw strange faces instead. Some were said to be demonic, many fainted or were paralyzed by fear. And of course, there's the story of Bloody Mary. The urban legend where, if you say her name 3 times in the mirror at midnight, she appears and maybe even attacks. It's an old story, one tied to ancient rituals of spirit invocation. But there are also stories of mirrors that did trap souls and could never be purified, no matter what rituals were done. Now, all this might sound like superstition. But let's look at the scientific side for a moment. Psychologists have studied a strange phenomenon called the Troxler effect. When you stare at your reflection for a long time, especially in dim light, your brain begins to erase certain details. You start to see distortions. Your face might change, twist, or look unfamiliar. Some even report seeing demonic or monstrous expressions. But it's not supernatural. It's your brain playing tricks on you. Another phenomenon, called pareidolia, makes your brain find familiar shapes in random patterns. So when your reflection distorts, your mind invents faces, monsters that don't really exist.
Follow me.